Dear friends, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to go through one machine on the Van Hub, which is CK03. The link will be added into the description section below. This machine is beginner level machine, and I think there will be so many different ways to do this machine. In this video, I'd like to showcase one of them. Okay. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, NetDiscover. Let's press enter. Provide the password of my own machine. As you can see, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 129. So what are we going to do next? We need to do the port and surface scanning with a map. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just cut out its result. As you can see over here, I used the options like SceneScan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -P, a dash to do the full range port scan. The last option for all is ON to output the result into this file. Although, as you can notice here, the IP address has been changed from the first time when I did the machine. So from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has so many open port numbers. For example, like the first one, 21, which is running FTP service, and also the version information. Also from its default scripting scanning, we can tell that the target allows anonymous login. Afterwards, we can check it manually. And the next one, 22, which is running SSH service, and also the version information. Although this version is not updated, but I don't think we can find any vulnerability. And the next one is 80, which is running HTTP service. And the next one, 111, which is running some sort of RPC, the remote procedure call. In most cases, we do not need to take into consideration, from the perspective of pen testing. And the next two port numbers are used by Samba service. And the next one, 1337. The map cannot be sure which exact service information. Anyway, the next one is 2049, which is running NFS or Network File Sharing Service. And the next one is 2121, which is running FTP service as well, and also the version information. I think, according to my experience, maybe this version is vulnerable. But in this video, I will not take this, vulnerability. Okay, maybe I will make another video. And the next one is, I think, is also used by the NFS. And the last two, we do not need to care about. So next, how to do, just I mentioned. Of course, this is my personal methodology. I have already spoken this over and over again in my channel. If the target has file sharing service running, and we should choose such a service to become, the first choice to enumerate. So in this case, it should be the FTP. And we can, first of all, we need to check whether this service or this version of VSFTPD has vulnerability or not. Next, we can FTP to the target. And the username is anonymous. Anonymous. No password. We are successfully logged in to the target via FTP and one directory and go to another layer of directory. So many files, and I think all of them live within the lock, but I don't think we can find anything important. Maybe or we need to spend a lot of time to to try to get useful information from logs. Okay, so for now I just exit from the FTP session. Next service I'd like to enumerate is Samba. And so which utility we can use to enumerate the Samba service? That is SMB client with option of L, uppercase L, and followed by the IP address of target. And we can provide the password of my own machine. As you can see, there's two shares. And the first one, of course, we need to access those two shares remotely on the target. And then we can use the same utility SMB client. SMB data. And I think we can notice immediately these three files. We can get it down, node, get it down, private key, wonderful to do, and then we can exit from the Samba, and also we can take a look at another share SMB user, and however, I think they should be authenticated first to access this share, which is fine. We have already got some important files like to do, not useful, and note. So I removed find command for security purpose, but I don't want to delete get cap, which is related to the capabilities. Okay, I don't think get cap and cap sh known to everyone. Okay, I know this to be honest. So next, just now we have already retrieved the private key, although we don't know which user uses this private key. Anyway, we can change mode for this private key in order to use it properly. And when I enumerate the Samba service, the second utility I always use is enum for Linux. And this one can give us also a lot of information. For example, very important or most important of all would be possible usernames information. As you can see over here, has already discovered two users. So I think the usernames, SMB user, and the second one is Bala. Just now we have already retrieved the private key. So next I think we can try use the private key with these two users. Okay, two user names. So let's do it. SSH. And with option for I to specify the private key. And the first user we can test is SMB user. And we can, we need to crack the passphrase first in order to use this private key. And we can use SSH to John to convert the private key to hash value. Then we can use John the Ripper to crack it. Of course, I think John the Ripper has cache, so we will not go through this cracking again. And in order to display this password, we can use show option hashes. And the passphrase is password, very simple one. So then I think we can SSH again to the target password. It does work. So wonderful, right? We take very short time to, to get here. And the next, I think we can, we found this ROMI. And this ROMI, we can use a file. This is the executable. And 64, I think this should be, 64-bit executable. And we can run it to see what it's about. So nothing. We can input anything. Why are you here? Okay, it's fine. So next, I think we can upload the Ninpia shell script to do the automatic immersion. And I've already got this script ready on my local machine. So next, we need to upload this file to the target. And the easiest way for me is to set up the web server by Python on the Kali Linux. And now we can go back to the text shell. We can use wget to upload Ninpias. And we need to make it executable and run it. Also, I think we can be told that the kernel has vulnerability or exploit. But in this video, I will not demonstrate this technique. Maybe I will make another video, okay? A lot of output, cron jobs, but no vectors there. Azure ID binary. Azure ID trace not found. So because maybe the user, the author or administrator of this machine has removed find command. So this script is based on the find command to look for the binaries which have Azure ID bit. Can I read shadow files? Even we retrieved the shadow file. So I think next we can, because we have already got a share of the user, SMB user, and next I think we can try to crack the password for another user. We can copy. And we can save into the file. We can use the name, and then we can use John the Ripper word list. Press enter, and because I've already done that before, so we can use the show option to display the password. So the password is this one. It's easy, so we can copy, and we can switch to another user, Bala, and we can supply the password. And next, of course, we can get the user flag. Next, we need to elevate privilege, and by running command sudo with option of L. Even we can use this command cap sh, and we can go to this website GTF opens, and here give you the instruction how to utilize this command to elevate privilege by different means like shell, Azure ID, and also sudo. In this case should be sudo. So the escalation itself would be very straightforward and easy. We just copy this command and paste in here and get our privilege escalated. So now we can go to the root directory, and then we can get out the final flag. Even we didn't enumerate other service, other port numbers. Anyway, we have already completed this machine. So that's all I'd like to do in this video. See you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.